everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am showing you guys how I decorated my home for Christmas this year. So my style is very traditional but also kind of playful, especially now that I have two little kids. I try and keep it just like kind of fun and kind of animated. My style has definitely changed from before I had kids. So it's just way more playful. It's probably the best way to put it. So lots of red and green, lots of lights, lots of glitter and snow. Like, it is definitely a Christmas wonderland in here. So if you want to see how I decorated my home, just please keep on watching. So we're going to start in the dining room. So in the dining room, we spend a lot of time in here. This is where I do a little bit of homeschool for Dallin, and then obviously eating and everything. So I wanted to do a lot in here. I still have one blank wall, which I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do there. But so on the dining table, I have this Christmas tree that I got from Dollar Tree. So I filled it with some of the stems that you can buy at Dollar Tree to kind of fill in those empty spaces. There are still some, but it's a little better than just the plain tree. Just use some ornaments and the star from Dollar Tree as well. And that's another thing. A lot of my decor is all like super budget friendly. So Dollar Tree or like last season's Hobby Lobby Christmas stuff, which honestly just ends up being this season's also. So just a lot of affordable pieces. For example, for the Christmas tree, the wreath at the bottom and this cake stand, they're actually thrifted, and I think they look so good. So that is the centerpiece for the table. So then in the corner, I have these shelves that I got from Hobby Lobby a long time ago, and I just put some Christmas tree signs on there. I filled that one container with some little like ornaments and just little knickknacks, like Christmas knickknacks. Then on the bottom two shelves, I just add some signs and things that Dallin won't break, in case he bumped it accidentally or decided to take them. Just it kind of gives me a little bit more peace of mind, and I'm not chasing him down with my decor. So so I just try and keep it pretty simple down at the bottom, so that way he doesn't mess anything up. Anything that's fragile, I just keep away from his reach, and I think it looks pretty good on here.
Root of tradition we celebrate, but oh, Christmas tree.
So then moving on to my shelves area, I don't know what to call that area. It's my fake mantle because I don't actually have a mantle. I have this huge wreath up at the top. I actually got this from Walmart, and I ended up flocking it a little bit this year with the fake snow from Dollar Tree because it was looking a little bit sad. So I added a little bit more snow. It still could use a little bit more, but I think it looks better than what it had been looking like in storage. So under the wreath, I have the first main shelf, which I go all out on this shelf. And it's mostly because it's the only large space that I have that's just like flat and I can do whatever I want on it. So on here, every year, every season, I definitely fill it with the most stuff. So it looks like a little bit of chaos, but it's like a colorful winter wonderland chaos, and that's kind of exactly what I was going for. So the first thing is this lantern. I decorate this lantern every season, just filling it with different things. So here I filled it with some snow, some fake Christmas trees, and then I got a little sleigh from Dollar Tree, and I put some pine cones in it, and I just think it looks so beautiful with those lights kind of reflecting off of it. I think it looks so pretty. So that's kind of one of my favorite pieces on this shelf. So next to that, I have just like a little red truck ornament that I think I got from Walmart. I have a wooden block sign that says "Believe" that I got from a friend many years ago. I still use every single year. And I have another little bottle cork reindeer, which is so cute. It's an ornament from Walmart. I also have that advent calendar in the back that I got from Michael's when it was on sale last year, and I love that. I'm going to be using that once it's December, which actually when I'm recording this will be tomorrow, so I'm excited to do that. Dallin's really excited for that. And then I just got that one snowman sign from Dollar Tree. The pine cone tree is actually also from Hobby Lobby last year, and the top pine cone is missing, which is why it was on sale. It was super duper cheap. So I'm going to make sure to DIY some pine cone that I can put up at the top. But I just filled it with some fake snow, which always makes everything so much better, and some of those little trees and some stems, and I love how it turned out. So then this next shelf is a shelf that Dallin can reach. So again, I try and be strategic, and I put things on here that won't break or could hurt him. So I have a Christmas tree from Target from last year. I think that joy sign is from Hobby Lobby, and then I used one of the Dollar Tree tinsel trees. And then to wrap it all together, I used a red and white garland, and I think it looks super cute. Then on my windows in the dining room, I just used some garland with some lights to just kind of tie it all together. So now my kitchen. So the kitchen, that I think might actually be one of my favorite places right now because I just love the bows. So I ended up doing this last year, but I think this year with white cabinets, I love it so much more. They're just red bows and red ribbon from Dollar Tree, and it just kind of makes the larger doors look like presents, and I think that's adorable. So I don't put that much on the counters because I don't have that much open counter space at the moment, so I don't want to take up more than I have to. So I have some like towels and the oven mitt. I put a sign on the wall above the stove, just kind of out of the way. The only thing on the counter really besides the tier tray is a bowl of ornaments, like a glass bowl with ornaments. I think it looks super cute, but other than that, I just kind of kept all the ornaments, all the decorations like up away from the counter. So I really like how it all looked together. And oh, of course, a wreath on the door to the pantry. Always gotta have that. So now what ended up becoming my favorite thing to do this year is decorate my tiered tray. So I just kind of went all out. So I used tons of pieces from Dollar Tree, like some greenery and some berries. I used some signs also from the Dollar Tree. I used candy canes and cinnamon sticks. I have these little like present box looking things, and those are actually from Hobby Lobby, and I really like how they looked, with the little Santa Claus also from Hobby Lobby. And then I just used some of the boxes, like I believe they're like gift boxes, kind of like gift card boxes from Dollar Tree, and I used the box as a sign because I thought it looked really really pretty. So it says December 25th on it. I also ended up hanging a mini wreath that matches the wreath on the dining table. So it's kind of like those little peppermint candies right there. So I ended up just hanging off of like kind of the stick at the top. So it just kind of like, I don't know, I liked how it looked. It's pretty much like the tiered tray also has a wreath itself, so I really like that. Now that candle, that red candle you see there, it looks like a knitted thing. That is from Dollar Tree, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. So I'm a big fan of that candle. Overall, I really really like how it looks. It just looks like an explosion of Christmas and craziness, and it just kind of matches the rest of my decor where it's just like all this craziness of Christmas, and I love it. So now we can move on to my living room, which is where I have my Christmas tree. So I did a whole video on how I decorated my Christmas tree, which I will leave the card at the top in case you want to see it. I just went in depth on how I did every little piece on the tree, and I love my tree. This right here is actually one of my most beloved ornaments. It's an ornament that my parents gave Dallin when he was a baby for his first Christmas. I absolutely love that ornament. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and it goes so well with my decor. I added a couple other little pieces besides what was in that video of just like ornaments that we've had over the years that are special, and just put them up on the tree. So I love how it looks. It looks really well in the living room, and of course, like in the daylight, it looks really, really pretty because you can see all the details. And at night, with all the lights and how it kind of bounces off of the glitter, I think it looks so pretty. So I'm a huge fan of the Christmas tree, and it's been a couple years of gathering supplies. And now it's at a point where I'm very happy with it. So I definitely did not make this tree all at once. It was a work in progress, but I think that's what makes it more special. So I actually recorded this video before Thanksgiving, but now that it's after Thanksgiving, that Christmas star is the tree topper is on the tree, but I don't normally put that on until after Thanksgiving. So yeah, but this is the Christmas tree, and it looks so pretty in the living room. So now on my bookshelves, I put like some like flowers and poinsettias and like greenery up at the top. And then I just have these little pieces, like this is a little snowman. Dallin loves that snowman. And then this like fake book box thing that I found at Dollar Tree. I just thought it was cute because it's a book on my bookshelves. So I really like that. And then on the second shelf, I just have this one sign that's like filled with ornaments. It just says joy. I think it's super pretty. And this one ornament that I got from Walmart, and I thought that was really pretty. It's like filled with some like stems and berries and I think a pine cone. I think it looks so pretty.
Family, but oh, Christmas tree. No, it don't mean a thing without the joy that's...
So across the table holding the TV, so the TV stand, I just have a long wreath with some poinsettias. I think I got both of those things from Hobby Lobby one year. And then the second bookshelf again has a matching like wreath thing up at the top of the bookshelves. And it's funny, I banged up against those poinsettias up at the top, and I guess they had some dust because I just see dust all over the place. But I added a couple more knickknacks onto the bookshelves of extra Christmas decorations that I had, just to add like little touches of Christmas in different spaces. Now on the coffee table, I put together this Christmas tree, again just combining other branches together with it, some little berry garland and some poinsettias. I filled it into this little crate basket thing that I have that I use for every season, and I filled it with some fake snow. So it's just like a simple thing because we do use this table a lot. Dallin plays on here a lot, so just wanted to keep it simple. So now for my couches, the windows above the couches both have, again, garland and lights. I put in some Christmas pillows on both couches that match, and it just kind of looks really cute together. Then on the stairs, I added some garland and, of course, a matching red bow, so that's like the same bow that's on the cabinets. So in my half bath, I just added a little garland, and on the shelves in the bathroom, I added this snowman cutout that I got from Dollar Tree as well. So not too much in here because I don't really have a lot of space in here, so I don't like to fill it with so much stuff. I don't really have any like shelf space either. So I don't really do too much in here, but just a little touch of Christmas to carry on the decor from the living room. So now we have Miss Emma here, and she was just kind of following me around as I was recording this. I would just put her down somewhere for a second, but this is what the living room looks like. I think it looks so pretty. It's like a perfect balance of Christmas in here. I really love it. All the red, like, it's just, I don't know, it just looks so merry. It's so special to wake up in the morning and go downstairs and just see this downstairs with the lights on, and when Dallin's running around, even if he's being crazy, I love it. And I hear little Emma in the back making her cute little baby noises. It's just, this is exactly what I dreamed about when I was younger, of, you know, a future family in a super Christmas decorated home. And it's really special to have this now, and it just like fills me with so much joy. So definitely one of my favoriteest things to do, which is decorate for Christmas. So on the coffee table, I don't really do much because I don't have that much space, but I found this snowman at Michael's a long time ago. I think it was last year, and it looks so cute on there. It's just like a perfect little like touch of Christmas in the morning, and it's obviously a little countdown to Christmas, so I put him there every year. And I also have my chalkboard where I just switch out the sign and the saying just whenever I want to change it up a bit, so I have that up there. So now for my entryway. So in the entryway, I didn't do that much. Well, to some people it might be much, but I didn't do that much. I just decorated the table. So on the railing, I just added the same kind of garland and the bow going up the stairs. And then on the little table, I used my gather sign, which I use often actually. Another Christmas tree from Dollar Tree, and this one I ended up flocking it also, but it actually turned out kind of weird. So I don't know, but it's okay still. It just has like a little touch of snow on there. And then the sign is actually also from Dollar Tree. I love that little sign. And then the garland, I want to say, is also Hobby Lobby last year on sale. So it all just kind of goes together, red and white, just very Christmassy, just a touch of Christmas when you walk into my home. So overall, I think it looks really pretty, not too crazy, but I just kind of added to what was already here. And I think that's one of the best ways to decorate, to just kind of go with what you have so you don't have to change things up so much. So now I want to show you guys what it looks like with the lights off and just like the Christmas lights on, because it literally looks like a different place. And that's, I think, one of the most magical times also. So it's so cute to like kind of snuggle up with a cozy blanket and watch a Christmas movie, drink some hot chocolate. You have the Christmas tree lighting up your space and you're just with family. I love how it looks. So I turn on all the twinkle lights pretty early on, especially because it gets dark so early. And then this is the dining room. So the dining room is a little bit darker, but I just end up turning on some candles or something, like lighting some candles. But especially that top area that I was talking about that is just kind of chaotic. When the lights are turned off and the twinkle lights are turned on, oh my goodness, it is beautiful. I love how it looks. It just looks very magical. It's probably the best way to put it. So you can really see like all the detail and all the glitter and all the items, and I love how it looks with the twinkle lights on. I think it looks so pretty.
Don't get me wrong, I think you're great.
But this is what my home ended up looking like this year. So I decorated pretty much just the main living spaces, and I love how it turned out. Everything is so magical, so beautiful, and it's just us, you know. It's a little crazy, but I love how it turned out. It definitely makes me and the rest of my family super happy, and we love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, definitely leave a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.